Happy day 33 of the Burpee War, my burpee babies. You are a third of the way done, plus or minus a day. I guess just plus a day. No minus, just plus. A third though, a third is good, right? Like the end, while not in sight, is at least conceptually something that can fit in your imagination. So that's wonderful. First things first, if you're a regular viewer of my channel, but you're not participating in the Burpee War, just skip this video. You don't need it. It's totally fine. You're not going to miss anything. I love you. But, you know, this is just going to be confusing. And you don't need, you're not going to, it's not going to entertain you, or you're not going to need anything here. I mean, you're your own person. So if you really want to watch, go for it. But this is for my scattered Burpee War participants on all platforms. A word of advice from an old sage who's done this a few times here. We're a month plus in. We've got 2 months plus to go. You're gonna want to start planning these, you know? If you haven't already, you're gonna want to allot time in your day and around your other workouts, assuming you're doing them. Those aren't mandatory, but most of you are athletes in some capacity or another, and you're gonna wanna plan for these. Like, and I'll give you an example in a second, you know? Maybe you're thinking, yo man, it's only 30 burpees. It's not that hard. You're making a big deal out of nothing. I'll be fine. Okay. They're fine right now, but they're not gonna stay fine. And I got no reason to lie to you about this. I just promise you that's the case. Maybe 100 burpees isn't even that big of a deal to you, although I struggle to think how that could possibly be true. But I suppose there are outliers. You know, maybe 100 burpees in 20 minutes is no big thing to you and you're not worried about it. Okay, sure. But we're not planning for what 100 burpees feels like for you on your best day. We're planning for what 89 burpees feels like on your worst day, and then the day after when you owe 90. You know, and like, despite what may be a popular opinion, I'd like as many people to see the finish line as possible. So here's what I recommend, right? If you have a physical practice, be it yoga or weightlifting or anything else, you have to make a choice. Are your burpees going to be part of that physical practice and you pare down the demands of that practice? Or are you going to do 2-a-days? And I've done this in the past. Like, I won't be doing it this year. But in the past, right around this point, I break my workout into 2 distinct workouts a day. One workout is whatever I'm focusing on, no burpees. And the other workout is a mobility metabolic conditioning sort of workout that includes my burpees. So it gets done that way. 2 years ago, I did this. I was in fantastic shape. It went great. This year, I'm a little dinged up. I got all sorts of problems. It's only day 33, and I have a number of complaints, and they're almost all from other stuff I've been doing. But I'm making the other choice, which is I'm integrating the burpees into my regular work. And I'm paring it all down, you know? So I've been strength training up until the Burpee War and getting some pretty good results. But I need to see day 100. Like, I have to go through to the end. You know, that's just my goal. So I'm gonna put my strength work on the back burner. And I'm gonna do sort of lower intensity, higher reps, a lot of body weight stuff in one workout. Keeping a lot in the tank for that workout. And the reason for this isn't because I'm afraid of the burpees. It's because there will be a day where I'll need to be afraid of the burpees. And I'm going to need to have planned ahead for that day. Because if I haven't, they're going to burn me. They're going to burn me good. And like, once again, I'm repeating myself. I've got no reason to lie to you here. They're going to burn you too. We've had a few people drop early for just that reason, you know? It wasn't that they're not capable of doing 20-something burpees. It's almost assuredly because they underestimated them. They went too fast. Probably not that day, but the day before or the day before that. They put stress on their joints. They put stress on their body, and they didn't recover from it. And then the crisis day came, and they made a poo in their pants. You know, they pooed their pants. They did. That's what happens when you fail. You make a doo-doo in your undie-dundies. I didn't tell you about that because I didn't think anyone would participate. But yeah, you know, it's involuntary and it happens. It happens to everyone. It's happened to me. It could happen to you. So, buyer beware. This is what I suggest. And there are other strategies, by the way. You don't have to listen to me. 2 workouts a day. Not necessarily every day. Obviously, your burpee workout has to happen every day. And those workouts are conflicting, you know? Meaning that you're not working out the same energetic, neurological, muscular pathways in both workouts, you know? One strength workout, one metabolic conditioning workout, or one mobility, flexibility, movement, nutrition workout, another burpee workout. You can divide them up however you see fit, but they should complement each other, not be redundant, because you will burn out and you will burn out fast. That's strategy 1. And if you're feeling healthy and strong, that's a good strategy. Strategy 2, if you're feeling less confident, one larger workout where your burpees are a part of. You're still meeting the standards of the burpees, but you're taking the full 20 minutes and you're working in other things in a couplet or a triplet, and you're keeping yourself warm. And then you do other work. I mean, honestly, I know it's kind of lame, but I recommend pump work. I recommend high rep, low weight work to keep, you know, the seminal fluid in your joints and the blood flow to damaged tissues. Obviously, we need good food when we're doing this, and we need good rest so that we're fresh and ready to do it again the next day. If you're not accustomed to doing work like that, it might seem counterintuitive. How is more work easier to recover from? Well, you're using the work as a tool to aid in recovery. You know, you're encouraging blood flow, lymph flow, fascial tissue movement. It gets hard from here, guys. I'm taking a long way around and explaining it, but it gets real hard from here. The last half of this war, you'll do nearly 4 times the number of burpees you do in the first half. And I'm not saying that to scare you. Hopefully at this point you're past anything that might frighten you. But like, if you don't plan to handle that volume, the volume's going to handle you. And I want to see you at the end. I want us all to embrace at the end together. Burpee masters, one and all. So that's my advice. Take it or leave it. This is a long video. I'm walking in the woods. Look at the beautiful wilderness I have. I'm a very lucky man. I love you guys. Be good to each other. And good luck. That's it. I got nothing else.